Good morning, everyone. Today I am scrapbooking my, actually, it's Alex, the one I scrapbooked last, the girl twin. I've had this picture for a long time and I just couldn't decide what I wanted to put it on. I kept thinking about putting it on with doors and stuff like that. Oh, and also I'm playing with my collection obsession again. I'm trying to do it the once a week like we actually planned. So, but anyway, she was standing, actually this is like maybe like 2.5 feet from the ground. There's this door, and I don't know if they can't have a step there because of the sidewalk being so close or what, but it's like just such a neat door because it's humongous. And I mean, you can see it's like she just comes above the window. And I just thought it was such a neat photo. So anyhow, I've been trying to decide what to put on, and then I thought, oh, the colors go pretty well with this, my collection obsession, and which is I have everything in another room. It is the, oh no I don't, I have actually the cover right here. It is Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Cottage Fields. And I've been saving it to do the collection obsession because I had quite a few pieces. Now I have to say that, saying that, again, I'm going to use a section from a 12 by 12 and then a section from the 6 by 8s. So it's like I am not using a bunch of the paper, and I'm going to use this again, which I really wouldn't have done that except for when I looked at this picture. It looks like the exact same stone brick that's here. I mean, the color of it is just amazing how it matches it so well. So anyway, I'm going to put this on this little plaid, the gingham actually, and it's this paper too. This is hard because they put the gingham on one of the papers I really like, but I still have all the 12 by 12s because I have only cut into one for this circle. So I'm going to use this, and I did it a little bigger than normal. Usually I do it about 1/8 of an inch bigger, but this time I did 1/4 of an inch, so I'm going to have 1/8 of an inch on each side. Okay, and then I'm going to have the circle here, and I'm going to put it right about here. And this is my biggest circle cutter from Creative Memories, and I'm either going to use, I want to set it off a little more, so I'm either going to use walnut stain or the vintage photo. So I'm going to try this, and I'm going to have my picture overlapping it right here. So I'm going to sample it in this 1/4 section to see which color I like the best. I kept thinking, how can I try it without actually inking it? But I feel like I need something to kind of set it apart because it really kind of blends in. Okay, that's what it looks like with the walnut stain. So I've just got a piece of Velcro that I stick those on, because that way I have a little foam for each of them. Now the vintage photo I've used quite a bit, so this sponge looks kind of rough. Okay, I mean, they're not too different, but this one has a little more reddish or pink cast, I want to say. And the brick does kind of have that pinkish cast to it, so I'm thinking that that actually looks the better, because this one has more of a yellow tone. So I'm thinking this looks more like that's what would be here. So I'm going to use that. We'll see how much I have on here to continue. I just wanted to show you how I decide on something. It's like I really like to sample it somehow. I just thought it'd be cute to cut that out of there. And then when I was looking through the 6x8, I thought, oh, I could actually cut out of there, and my circle would have been big enough to actually got the whole part. But I'm gonna overlap some of the words here anyway, so with my embellishments. So I like how that looks. It just kind of sets it apart, because otherwise it was really blending in. Got a dry throat. I was just outside. We took our cars to have the tires rotated and oil change, and I don't know, there was something in the air. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I had to go get a drink, so couldn't even say it. It's like, I was joking. I'll tell you, after we had that smoke from Canada, it's like I was having like lung trouble. It's like, oh my gosh, it was so annoying. And then my sister had told me this one stuff to get, and that worked pretty good. But I had seen this thing about eating a couple of cloves, like just chewing on a couple of cloves. And so I threw some in my smoothie, and then I chewed a couple later. And it was very helpful. I was amazed at how helpful it was. Okay, so I'm gonna put her, oh, let's see, probably, I think I'm gonna cover up about 1/4 of this circle. Okay, oops, I don't know how come I decided I was having that there. Okay, I think that's probably good right there. As long as my ruler is actually straight. You know how like sometimes I'm pushing on it so hard that it's not even straight. Okay, and I am gonna put a little bit of glue on the bottom of this. Oh, I've used my new one. It wants to. The lid wants to come off when I take the, actually the nozzle wants to come off when I take the lid off. Oh, and I think it's plugged up. Let's see if I can pull off here. Gotta get part of it down. The rest I can do later. So many times I forget to glue it down, and then I start laying stuff on it, and then it's like everything wants to pop up when I glue it down. Okay, so I think that should be pretty good. Oh, maybe a little bit at the top, because I'm going to put embellishments up there too. Okay. I should have did all this before I turned the camera back on. Okay, that should do it. And I'm gonna put a little bit in this circle. I was thinking about kind of going around it like a wreath, but I've had so many different embellishments on here. And then I kept trying different papers. I think I'm gonna cut a few papers before I do the next one, because I keep thinking, oh, I think I would like to cut something, and then I end up just using embellishments. So up here, I am going to use these things, and I think I'm going to need to start with one of these that looks like a ticket and a paint swatch, which I never know what to do with. I'm gonna go ahead and use it today. And I don't want the little circle to end up right in the middle of the brick, so I'm just going to put it over to one side a little bit. And then I have this chipboard piece, and I think this was from the, I didn't bring anything out with me. I just was working in the art room and left everything there. So I'm using this piece. I'm pretty sure it was from the Brad pack, and it says my heart, so I'm going to just kind of work around that. And then I have this piece, yep, and it's from the chipboard section. Yeah, I guess I can tell by what I have on the back. So this one, it's a stamp, and I just love the little stamp pieces. I think they're just so cute, so fun to use. And I'm pretty sure this is from the stamp thing too. I can tell because it's got a sticker on the back because they were all coming off. And I'm just gonna tuck this up here. I really like to use the die cuts, and so it's kind of a challenge to use the stickers and everything. Oh, actually I want this a little closer. Whoops. I want it a little closer. Maybe this up a little higher, because I don't want it to feel like I need to put something here, and I had it so separated. I was like, oh my gosh, did I not have anything there? That's why. Okay, and this is one of the faux brads, and I'm gonna stick this here. And it doesn't show up a whole lot, but I wanted to bring in wood because I'm gonna have wood in every section then. Okay, and then I have Dream Big is going to be my title, because it's like the reason I love the foam pieces is because they have these big words that you can use for a title, and then I have the habit of not using them, so I don't use them as often as what I think I should. So I am making sure that I use it today. So Dream Big, because she is the, ice skater, gymnastics girl. And then I have a sticker from the sticker sheet. I think in my first layout I didn't use any stickers from the sticker sheet either. Okay, and I'm just going to tuck this in right in between the dream, well, right above the dream and before the big. And then, oh, I think I was supposed to put these down first. Let's see. This one says today, but I'm actually going to cover it up as long as I can still get it underneath here. Okay, but I'm not going to cover it up with that. Oh, and I'm actually laying these backwards, so it's causing me to have to pull everything up. Okay, so it says, right now it says hello today. Okay, and then I have, let's see, I think I want this little heart next. So I've got this little turquoise heart, and I'm gonna stick that right above here. So you'll see in each of my pieces I have the dark pinks, the light pinks, the turquoise. And so now I'm gonna bring in this piece of wood. Well, it's actually foam, but it's wood grain. And I'm actually gonna cover up this today, because I'm going to use this little brad and put over here, and it's gonna say today. Let's see. So I thought it'd be funny if it was today and today. Not that I'd be totally against it though. Hello today, today. Okay, and then I have this butterfly that's, looking like it's gonna land on this heart. And so I've got the light pinks, the dark pinks, the black, the wood grain. So I'm kind of pulling the colors all the way around. Okay, and then I have this Victoria's Secret tag, and remember I told you how I love the pink and the black together. So I'm going to tape this down and just use it right underneath here. I love the color of it, and I love the pink and the black. I like the other tag better, but just because it's flat, this one's a little bit shiny, but that's okay. I'm gonna also cover it up. Okay, and then I have one of these labels, and these labels I printed from Pinterest, and I don't know if I still have it on this computer, but if I have the link, I will link it to the bottom drop down menu. You have to cut them all out, but I love these little labels, and they were free printables. And I've just sometimes went on to Pinterest and just type in free printables, and I'm amazed at all the cute little things that come up. And there was something that you could actually link to your computer and just leave it on there. But I've gotten a new computer since, so I'm not sure if they're still there, but I'll look and see. Okay, and I have another stamp. I love the little stamp things. This was the first thing I added when I started laying things out. And I actually started out with it up here. Okay, and then I have this also from the chipboard. I don't know how come I'm obsessed with the postage, but that's like one of my favorite things. Okay, and then I have this flower, and I'm going to lay it. Oh, I don't know if I can lay that one down before I lay this one down. This is another chip piece, and it says loved. So this is lovely, and this is loved. So I got a lot of words going on. And I'm going to layer it down here on my 2 pink tags. Okay, I think I have to have that there before I can do this, because I am going to tuck this flower right around this wood piece, and I love how that looks. Okay, and if I can pick up this little foam heart, I have this little pink heart, and it is supposed to fit right here. I must not have that up far enough. Okay, let me try that again, because I can tell this wood piece, well, it's probably stuck to the picture, you know how it is. I want to pull both pieces up just a little bit. And maybe I need to make sure I can fit my heart here. But I like how they're laid there all together. And then this little heart down here at the bottom. And then I have a little black brad for here too. And I'm going to stick it right over that little hole on my tag. And so that way I have the turquoise in each spot, the dark pink, the lighter pinks. I've got a little ivory in each spot and a little black in each spot. Okay, and then I have these little white enamel dots. It's like, white is like one of my favorite colors. I just think they're so pretty. And where do I want to stick them here? Maybe there. And I only have 2 sizes, but the tiny ones are my favorite size. So they're always cute to use. Going that up there just a little bit further. And then one up here. And some of the chipboard I might have to glue down because I can see that, you know, sometimes the chipboard does not want to stick, but I like the chipboard. Their chipboard isn't too thick. Sometimes the chipboard is really thick, but I like theirs. It's a nice size or a nice thickness. Okay, I think that's it. So another layout with a collection obsession, and hopefully I can use bigger pieces next time, but I'll tell you, I had to use this like stone brick again just because it totally matched that building, and even though you can only see a little piece of it, I just thought it was pretty cool. So that's it for today. Oh, actually it's not. My husband went out to the mailbox, and let me just move this to the side, and he's like, you got a package in the mail. And it's like, what? Okay, I got a package in the mail. I have no idea who it's from, only that they're from Ohio. And I got this little pendant. It is a little bicycle. It is just adorable. And it's actually EK Success. So that was in the package. And it's an unmarked package. I mean, it didn't say who it was from or anything. So I just want to thank whoever sent this. They got these pretty filigrees. I may have to make them into earrings because they're so pretty. Otherwise, they'd be cute on a layout. Just adorable. Those are also from EK Success. And then this was in there, and they're those little tiny feathers that I put on arrows. So they're just like the right size. So look at how cute those are. So adorable. And those are hard to come by because I always have to, I take a big feather and then there's these little pieces that are attached to the big feather, and that's where you get the little tiny ones. And this whole bag is full of them. So I just wanted to thank whoever sent the Happy Mail. It was very exciting. I had no idea I was getting it. And I'll just have to make some little arrows. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for the Happy Mail, whoever sent that. And have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow, and I will have close-ups at the end. Oh, go and see the other ladies who are playing Collection Obsession. Remember, we're doing 4 layouts in 1 month with 1 collection, and they're all doing the same thing, or nobody's doing the same collection, but everybody else is doing 4 layouts too. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.